Hi friends, thanks for stopping by my channel. My name is Candy and I'm going to set up my April dashboard in my Erin Condren. This is the big one, the 8.5 by 11. And if this is your first time coming by, thanks for stopping by my channel. So yes, usually just so you can see like last month's setup, I have these stickers. I actually have an Etsy shop, a Sweet Gems Co. Where I just have, these are little script ones I have. These are the only ones I have right now. I would love comment below if you have ideas of other things I could have as scripts for the dashboard, but these are things that I use personally. And the way I set up my cash sinking fund is a bar graph. These are um, my variable funds. So you can see last month for March. March was a rough month, to be honest. Like, go back and see those videos if you want. It's nothing pretty, though. I blew my budget in food, gas, of course. The only thing I stayed under budget was non-food, and I had $1 left with that one. So, but that was also because I was fortunate enough. One of our local kind of hardware stores, they have rebates, so I ended up getting a rebate, which was over $100. So I was able to stock up on a lot of things, which was amazing for household items. So that is why I was able to stay under budget. Otherwise, I would have blown it. So anyway, this is how I'm going to be setting up my April. I know, yeah. So like I was saying, you can just see we did not meet our goals for sinking funds. It was a rough month. If you heard the story before, I'm sorry. We in February adopted 2 dogs from our local shelter who, oh my gosh, they have my heart. They are wonderful, but with extra family members, you get extra expenses. So we have to up our budget, our sinking fund, and this alone, this big bar graph here was because I was trying to cover a vet bill that we had for them. It was just a checkup at the shots and things like that. Times 2, it was $310, which again is not that bad for 2 dogs, but it was unexpected for us. So, and even when I did this bar graph here prior, I thought, and Googling it, I don't know why I thought it would be around 240. You can go back and see those videos. I'll try to link above which one was sharing that when I was setting it up. The bill ended up being more than what I budgeted for, so all of our extra money went towards that so I could use it to pay off my credit card at the end of the month, which we were able to do. And also, I will say, this month, March, even with us blowing our budget, I swear God provided for us because we had unexpected money. Not that it was unexpected. It was money we forgot about that was coming in. My husband closed out an old kind of life insurance savings account. We were able to do that with no penalty, and it just wasn't, it was building no interest. He's had it for close to 20 years, and it has not built interest in a while because it was something he started back when he's military and kind of forgot about, and if you don't put money into it, you weren't getting interest. So anyway, it was one of those things where we decided a while ago, let's close it out, and then we got the check in March, which was amazing. So that money went to some of our extra credit card spendings that I don't know what happened. I had a couple outings I wasn't expecting, and just some good deals and I just started swiping my credit card, which it stinks that I did that because that's why I have sinking funds. But the realization is that sometimes you're going to splurge, you're going to break your budget, and then it's so hard to get back up from that. You're kind of like, oh, I already blew it, who cares, So fortunately enough, we had that extra income came in that we were able to cover our credit card, pay it off in full, because with our family, we are debt free, so we use our credit card, and then we pay it off at the end of the month. So yeah, March was just rough. So April's a new start, right? New spring, new life. So I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna start it. And another exciting thing I shared in my last video, I have an Etsy shop I just opened because I enjoy just making these stickers kind of for myself, and then different people in my life. So just maybe somebody else would appreciate them. So, and for the month of April 2020, I am having free shipping US. So if you have a big planner or you want some budgeting stickers, please stop by my shop. It's Sweet Gems Co. on Etsy. I also have, which I'll share, is my trackers. So these are printable trackers you can print for yourself. And I might comment below if it's something where you would want me to print and send to you guys. But I print these and I print them on the thickest paper possible. What is it? I think it's 110-pound white. But yeah, and there's no bleeding on the back. I mean, sorry, these are little these were my practice ones that I just kept for myself, so that's why they are out of line. but that was anyway, so yeah, these are just, this is what I use, and I like it as these inserts. This is on, I punch them and put them on my Happy Planner Skinny Classic because that way they're just always here. These are my sinking funds I have, and this can always be on my desk. So even like right now, I had a little sheet somewhere. I have like my paper that I was trying to write up where I need, what funds I need to fill this month. And then, like I said, this is just always on my desk, and then I can just use it and then pull my actual, it's big, my actual cash envelopes. That these are always on my safe. This way, I don't have to pull these out to get my card that says how much it was. I did try that for a while, and it was good, but like I said, I started getting more funds that I didn't feel comfortable having so much just left out. You know, I always have this left out. And oh my gosh, you can see through. That says nothing in it. And these are Happy Planner Skinny envelopes. I love these. I've had some of these for a long time. I also have a haul where I was so excited. I got like so many of these for so cheap. Usually they're about $7 to $8 each for for $7 to $8 for a 3-pack, and I was able to get them for under $3 for them. So $1 a thing, and these last forever. I had some of these for a very long time, and then I just put vinyl on them, and that's how I keep my cash envelopes. So let me get started. That was a long intro. So with my cash sinking funds, like I said, when doing this, I think it's important to go back every month, the beginning of the month, or whenever you do your budget, middle, and seeing what your funds look like and what you need to put into. For example, like I talked about pets, I knew I needed to put more money into pets because that fund was low. So I know I just used up all of my auto because I paid my car registration, so auto's empty. I know summer's coming, and I have 2 boys that are not, they won't stop growing. I keep asking them to stop, and they just won't stop. No, I don't want them to stop growing. I'm blessed with them, and they're great, but oh my goodness. They go through clothes so fast, and they're so rough on clothes. Oh, but anyway, and they're a teenager and a preteen. So they're at that age now where, you know, they wake up and the next morning their pants don't fit. So I know this summer, compared to last summer, we're going to have to buy quite a few shorts and things like that for them because they just decided to get bigger. Anyway, so I'm just going to set this up. And I'm going to start with doing my cash sinking funds. I may not fill out the rest. I mean, we don't have any big purchases this month. I mean, I guess I could. Actually, I like this pilot. I just got these from Target. What is it? It's a Pilot erasable. It does write a little bit lighter, but I will say on these, because I do have an image on the back, that I do like them. Because it does not erase the image, and it did not, you know, you don't have to use whiteout. So there's a little bit of a faint mark still, but I mean, you can see it, you can still see the image. Because that's one thing I was worried about when I made these for myself was, you know, I make lots of mistakes. I didn't want to use pencil because sometimes, you know, pencil smears, so I'm really liking these Pilot erasables. So big purchases, I will do this one real quick. So I know Easter is coming up, so I want to get my boys some treats. I did get them a couple little chocolates and things like that, and like I said, my boys are older. Let me know if you guys want me to share what I'm getting them for Easter. You know, I'm happy to do that. They're very different. One is, you know, kind of keeps to himself, and he likes to give more than get kind of personality, and my younger one is like really into, he's into everything. Legos, Funkos, loves like mystery. He doesn't care what it is. He loves like mystery bag things, you know, like a Lego mystery pack, or a lot of those Disney ones, or he likes Disney pins, so those Disney mystery pins, all that. So he just loves the element of surprise. So he is so much easier to buy than my bigger one. But so I do know Easter's coming up. I'm putting a car tire question mark because my car tire keeps getting low on air quite often, to the point where I'm filling it every 2 weeks. So my husband's keeping an eye on it for me, but it's a possibility I have to get a new tire. Oh, heartworm. I have to buy heartworm, which is going to be a pretty penny for 4 dogs, but I need to get heartworm and tick. And that's why you'll see my pet fund is still higher. And what else is happening in April? think that's about it for us. And I can always come back and fill in more, but these are things where I know these are happening, and like last month I did put vet bill. I have, oh yes, because I did have a little post-it earlier. So heartworm road trip. We were hoping to go see my friend in Colorado. I live in South Dakota. Like we just moved here in August, and I have a friend who I've known forever, and I'm really hoping to go visit her, but it just depends. It depends on the price of gas, if it's still going up and things, and again, having 4 dogs, figuring out how that would work. So, monthly goals, stay under food budget. We budget 500. We have $500 this month. I'm upping it to 550 because last month we went over so much. But I was able, again, I blew my budget, but we were able to cover a lot of the expenses through some extra income we weren't expecting. So I did get a whole bunch of things for our freezer, which was nice. My freezer is actually full, which has not been in a while. So I'm hoping between that, we blew my budget stands I shared in a video because my son went with me and we bought some after school snacks, that we have plenty of those. So I'm really hoping that we can stay under my goal of $100 a week with having so much food in my house at the moment. Sorry, I had a phone call and I lost my train of thought. Oh, anyway, so, yeah, let me go ahead and start my sinking funds. And I'm very excited because this month it is a 5 paychecks for us, and also talking with my husband and rearranging some of our funds. We are going to up our sinking fund. It used to be $120 a month. I'm sorry, $120 a week, and now we're going to do $150 a week. So the extra $30 I think is really going to help us because we're fortunate enough that we have the funds for some of these things, but it'll be nicer to just have a little bigger of a cushion for some things, because I was tapping into other funds, which I don't like doing. Like, for example, we have every paycheck I take $20 as extra money. Some people might call it miscellaneous. That is just cash I have in case we spend somewhere else, and I don't have any left over. 2021, there were times where I did have like a couple extra bucks from that, but now it's kind of, as soon as I get it, I have to spend it. So we're hoping that will help. That way we can build up that extra money for something else versus having to use it, like depending on that to cover other funds. So I'm going to turn this around because that's just easier, and I am going to use my erasable pencil, ruler. All right. Sorry, I try not to ramble too much, but if you've watched any of my shows, I am a rambler. And again, writing down all the things you need to fill up is very helpful with this. Oh, I'm sorry. And also, the way I do mine, because this is a dotted grid, I used to do it $5, but this month, and I did it last month too, I'm doing $10 a square. And it's funny because I was having a hard time counting because I'm so used to counting by 5, and I was like, oh wait, this is supposed to be 10. So pets, I need $180 because, like I said, we're going to have heartworm, and we have no money in that account, and I really would like to buy them some more dog toys because my dogs they're tearing it up between the 4 of them. So 10. I'm going to try it this way because last time they were just right next to each other and I was having a hard time counting that up. So we'll see if this works a little better. That way I can maybe fill up the first bar and then the next. Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. I'll have a ruler in my hand and I still won't use it to draw a straight line. Oh, and I forgot to do my bottom line. I'm going to use this one just to see if I use a point one. Maybe I won't be so. I'm not trying to. Alright, so first category is pets. for their nap. Hopefully they won't be too loud. Alright, next category is going to be clothes, because like I said, I need money for clothes. And even myself, the dogs, they got a pair of my Reef flip-flops the other day. I was so mad. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. And then one little square for 120. Oh my gosh, hopefully I'll have room. I've never done it this way, so hopefully I'll have enough room with all my singing buns. And these aren't even all my singing buns. These are the ones I just know I need to fill up this month or work on. Another one I'm not using is school. That looks so funny. Like my boys for school, it was just one of those things where I knew it was summer coming. I'd rather put money towards summer spending than their school, because it does have a little bit of money in there. But I know while summer's happening, I'll fill up their school a little more. All right, let's do. I'm just gonna X these off so I can remember I did it. Okay, clothes, pets I did. Auto is 100. Because again, that has nothing in it. My registration's paid for though. I know some people like auto might include car insurance. Like especially if you have the 6 months, which I think is amazing. My car insurance does not offer that, so we just pay monthly. Alright, that's car for me. Alright. Or auto. I have different names for those. Next is going to be my birthday fund. I am good for now for birthdays, unless my kids are invited to a party. That got me last month. My son was invited to a friend's birthday, so it was one of those. Just did not have the funds, so we had to use our extra money because I spent money on a gift for my younger son, and that his birthday is not until October. Hi, sweetie. Hi. All right. I'm gonna pause here real quick and take them out. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So what was I at? Birthday was 50. And I'm switching it because this one writes a little smaller. This one's a 0.7. And I have not large handwriting, but it's hard for me to write small. So at least if I have a smaller ink or whatever that is, the smaller pen, then it helps me to write a little nicer. All right. Next one I'm going to do is family fun. That's going to have 40. 20, 30, 40. 20, 30, 40. And that will be our family fun. And this is just if you go putt-putting, movies. Those are big things we do. But we just use that fund for those. Home repair. I'll do 40. And this is just for things we have to fix around the house. It's always nice to have a little extra on that. I want to do summer. It's going to be 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. And this is, it's kind of like having a family fun account, but during the summer my boys are home and just whatever we want to do. If we want to go get ice cream, we use this money. Even movies, if like sometimes the local cinema will have like dollar movies, or I don't even know if they'll have that. It'll probably be like $5. Still be a deal, but that I will just always take from this fund during the summertime versus others. Or if there's a membership thing somewhere, that money could come from that. Just you know, if we get pool passes, and then when this fund is gone, then I will use other funds like our family fund account. All right. Hair gets 40. And this covers haircuts for my boys, or if I need haircut, or, oh, sorry, that's my big dog. Hair color or anything like that. And that's actually low because both my boys had to get a haircut. So hair will get 40. And then holiday, I want to get 30 because Easter is around the corner. And I did get my boys a couple things, like I said, but I do want to, I have a couple other things I want to get them. So I'll cover that. Fund for holiday. I did hair, and then mail gets 20. So, like I said, we moved here. I have a lot of family. I have a lot of family and friends all over, so the country, the United States. So I have created like a little mail sticking fund just for buying stamps if I want to mail them a card or mailing them packages. Like my sister, her family's going to Disney, and I made them some shirts, just things like that. So I use that money towards that. Alright, I'm actually doing pretty good. I thought I wasn't going to have enough space, but it looks good. Alright. Next, let's do appliances. It's just getting $10, which is not a lot, but every little bit helps. My toaster, I know it's going to go on the fridge soon, so that way it's just, you know, having a little extra money. Also our Instapot, I think, because it got damaged in the move, and I keep saying food burn, but there's no, you know, won't even have food in it, so I think we might replace that. Sam's Club gets $10. This is for our yearly membership. I do the membership plus, which I think is a great idea just because I get back more than the $100 with all of the expenses we pay, or all of the purchases towards Sam's. So I just put $10 a month, so when my year membership of $100 comes, it doesn't, you know, the money's already there. Just putting a little bit at a time. I think that's really for singing funds. And then this isn't much. Black Friday. I love Black Friday. Shopping, just, you know, for the holidays, but also just for some really good deals for around the house. So this, I just wanted to have money so I could just spend and not take from Christmas funds or appliance funds or household funds, things like that. So it was all there. All right, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nah, that's not right. Road trip. I forgot that one. What's my name? Oh, I was going to do furniture, and I took that. Okay. Hold on. I'm not doing furniture. That's right. So road trip, 30, 40. Road trip is $40. Like I said, we're hoping to go to Colorado. It just depends on prices of gas and, you know, if we have somewhere where we can take all the dogs or, you know, road trip. You know, so no matter what, it's nice just to put a little money because no matter what, I'd like to go out there, so it'd be nice just to have funds for that. So that's it for Singing Fun. Sorry this video is so long, guys. I was rambling a little bit, but thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope somebody got tips for this, and if you are interested in any of these stickers or my trackers, my shop, Sweet Gems Co. will be having free shipping in the United States for the month of April. Like I said, these are printable, but comment below if you want me. I can see about printing them and, you know, just cutting them, or not cutting, but yeah, cutting them out and, you know, punching them with the Happy Planner Punch. If anybody's interested in that, just message me below or message me on Sweet Gems Co. Have a great one. Bye, guys.